Hello friends, welcome to NKC Classes Science channel. In this today's video, we are going to see reactions of metals with water. Okay, so I have written different metals based on their reactivity series. Also, you have to learn this reactivity series. Okay, so at the top, whichever metals are present, they are most reactive. What we can say, they are sir most reactive, and the metals containing in the lowest side they will be less reactive, sir. It means as you go up, reactivity increases. As you go down in this series, reactivity decreases. Okay, sir. Reaction with metal with water we have to see. So I have written some water. What some water means that there are different class of water. Some water can be cold, can be hot, or water can be in the form of a steam, because steam also contains H2 molecules. H2 molecule, all the formula, molecular formula will be same for all these H2O, H2O, H2O. But activity of the water decreases or increases. What I am saying, activity of the water. If you will put your hand inside the hot water, you will feel some other activity while putting in the cold water. It means water's activity, reactivity or activity, whatever you can say, it also changes with the temperature. Cold water is not much reactive. Cold water is, sir, not much reactive, or we can say less reactive. Okay, or hot water will be reactive, somewhat reactive, and steam will be most reactive. Okay, this you have to know. Under water, this will be less reactive, moderate reactive, and this will be most reactive. If you know this, then we can proceed towards our main topic, which is reactions of metals with water. See beta, students, potassium or sodium, they react with water very violently. They react with water very violently. Violently means if you will put sodium, oh, what I'm writing, violently. If you will put sodium inside water, then blast will happen. Then blast will happen, students. Or potassium also you can put. And see, potassium and sodium, you can cut it by knife also. They are most, you can say density is very less. That is why we can cut it. Also they are metal, but you can cut it by knife. Okay. Okay. So sodium and potassium react violently with water. Okay, sir. But calcium, but when we talk about calcium, sir, it reacts, but less violent, less violently. Not that much violent reaction happens. Okay, but for magnesium, sir, it do not react. It do not react. Do not react with cold water. Means if your water is cold, their activity or reactivity is less, and because magnesium is also lesser reactive, as you can see, we are going downside, so lesser and lesser will not go to give a reaction, obviously baat hai. Okay, I'm so sorry, obviously they will not going to give reaction. That is why cold water do not react with magnesium, but calcium it react and less violent reaction happens. According to NCERT, I am giving you this data. Okay, but when we all talk about, okay, it means if you have to react magnesium, then you have to use hot water. It means magnesium react with hot water to produce magnesium hydroxide, and hydrogen gas will be evolved. But with cold water, this reaction does not happen. Clear? Okay. Okay, I'm erasing this. Hope you will be you have written. Okay. So now let us see more reactions of metals. Like likewise, we have covered sodium, potassium, then calcium, magnesium. When we talk about aluminium, zinc, so they do not react with hot, even cold water. They do not react with hot water, even cold water. Means cold water, even hot water. So how they will react? They will react, sir, with steam. They will react with steam, and provided some pressure and temperature condition, they will give reaction. But they will does not react with cold and hot water. This you have to know. This you have to know, because if you need to write a reaction between cold water and aluminum, then you have to write now that there will be no reaction. There will be no reaction, otherwise you will make hydroxide and hydrogen gas you will evolve. Because in general, when metal react with water, sir, it forms metals hydroxide. Let's suppose X plus here. So metal hydroxide along with H2 gas. This is the reaction between metal and water if we talk about. But this reaction will only happen, only occur when you will provide certain reactivity in this reaction. Means what? If you go down in the metal series, then reactivity of metal decrease. So you have to use more reactive water, because metals reactivity is fixed, but you can use water more reactive. Which water is most reactive? Steam, sir. That is why we are using steam here, and steam is giving reaction, but this cannot give reaction. Okay, you have to know. And on moving down this, uh, metals do not react with water. If you go more down, like copper, mercury, Au, Ag, they do not react with water. And the thing which I am going to say, if a metal is not reacting with water or the surrounding, it is less corrosive. It is less corrosive. And what is corrosive nature and what is corrosion, rusting, this I will cover in the next video. Okay, till then, hopefully you understand what I have told you today. Also learn this reactivity series. I will ask you in the next video. Till then, be happy, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you, and Jai Hind to everyone.